is All Things Metal. I'm Denny Spinks. I'm here with Robert from Shattered Sun.
What's going on?
How are you doing?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Trying to stay cool?
Cool and hydrated.
How's that working out?
So it's all right.
So my set times. Did you guys already play or not?
Yes, we played at 2 o'clock.
Ooh, right.
No, 1:30 actually.
Right in the middle of the heat.
Oh yeah.
How was that?
It wasn't too bad. I mean, we're from South Texas, so we're kind of used to the whole heat and all of our jobs. Besides this, it's all working outside.
Where are you guys from?
Alice, Texas, which is 45 miles south of Corpus Christi.
Oh, yeah, it's a little hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys are kind of used to it.
Yeah.
Nothing new.
Yeah, nothing too grueling.
So is this one of your first major tour?
This is our second. Our first major tours was this past April with Testament Exodus.
Oh, yeah. How was that?
That one was awesome.
Yeah.
So it was a life-changing and life-learning experience.
And you got Gary Holt was playing with Slayer now, too, at the same time.
Oh, yeah, I'll be running to my catering every once in a while, say what's up. So
is it cool? Is that some of your influences that call up? Or
well, I really honestly wasn't too much into Testament, but I was a big fan of, like Strappy Young Lad and more Gene Hoglan, the drummer, more of his stuff. And then, of course, I've known, the whole Exodus because, the former Metallica, because I was a really big Metallica fan, and I mean, still am, but, they were kind of like, they were always there, but they weren't really my favorites. But then after, getting to know them, actually taking more time to listen to them, it's like, I don't even know why I started them sooner. It's like, honestly, these guys, to me, Testament Exodus, these guys are the top of the game, and
pretty much any Bay Area thrash is just on. I don't know if you've seen Death Angel or not.
Oh, not.
Those guys are the same way, back in the day, those guys. And I seen them about a month ago at San Francisco, and they're old school.
Those guys, they
proved that they got willpower and long standing.
Oh, and just the way they play, just their musicianship alone is just amazing. Those two bands are so flawless, but then there are also nice guys. I became good friends with Gene Hoglan and Thomas Hunter from Exodus, and they were showing me some little things. Gene let me use this practice stuff because I left mine back at home. So
what was the biggest thing you learned then?
Basically, not too much on the playing, but it was more on just basically how to conduct ourselves in a more professional way. Because we were used to the whole let's just getting smashed and a show, and now it's kind of all right, people pay money to sit and play, so you need to make sure that it's money well spent.
Right.
So,
and is that actually trick? I want to say trickled over into your show, and you notice that, and fans notice that.
Oh yeah, because it's there'd be times where a long time ago and I'd play and I'd get smashed before, then I'd be having a good time. I think I'm playing awesome, but then I see the video back and it's just dropping sticks everywhere. I got bogus file role play, just kind of going crazy. It really it gives you that courage to do what you want, but at the same time you gotta know your limits, right? So that way you're not just gonna go overboard outside.
Right, and I would say it's good that you learned it early.
Yeah,
because a lot of bands don't, and then they fall apart, and this and that, and so you have an album. You done. So how's it? What was, I guess, is it released? I can't remember if it's being released or not.
It got released April 21st.
Okay, that's I knew it was fair to you.
Yeah, on Victory Records, Hope and Hatred. So far it's doing really, really well. We debuted on the Billboard, the Heat Seeker charts. We're number one on the CMJ charts at the moment, and everyone here at these shows, they've been after we play, they've just been buying albums. So everything is. It's been
fans are digging in.
Yeah, it's been a real whirlwind of things going on right now, right?
So you have a lot of things in the works you can't talk about, or you can't talk about?
One thing I can talk about for sure is starting, I believe, September 29th, we're going to hit the road with Soulfly, Soilwork. I'm the Decapitated.
You would do.
That's going to be a fun one. Now, for Dirk from Soilwork, that guy's an amazing drummer now. So we got that. And
Soulfly in general was just amazing.
Yeah, we got played with them, I believe, about 2 years ago in Corpus Christi at the venue called the House.
Oh, yeah.
And those guys are amazing because they have their stuff together.
So you guys getting very good tours lined up.
Oh, yeah.
Anything overseas, too?
Not at the moment. Right now, we're still kind of working out something like that, but as soon as we find out something, we're just going to tell the whole world about that one. Right? That's, we're all looking forward to that because it's touring here in the States, it's amazing. It's, getting to play with new places, but then it's you go overseas, it's a whole different.
I really want to do Europe.
Yeah.
Do the festivals over there. And
Yeah, I like
all over.
the one I really want to do Australia, the Soundwave.
Oh yeah,
Like, as you know, I always see a bunch of pictures, got a bunch of, band friends on Facebook that are in bands that they play it, and just like, that looks like fun. It's a few days, and like, we had a good time.
So when you guys are touring with these bands, obviously it's a big eye opener what could be, right?
Yeah.
Is that something you guys are striving to get better at as you guys write? And are you guys starting to write for the next, or just taking everything in?
Oh yeah, we will, a little bit of both. We write. Like I would say probably because we were off for about a month and a half in between Testament, Exodus, and this tour, so we came with about like 2.5, 3, song ideas that our guitarist Daniel, he'll track it out, set it to me, and then I'll put drum parts on it, and then back and forth kind of stuff. But we're constantly working on stuff, so that way it kind of our sound stays relevant.
Also, so you guys obviously it's hard to talk when you can't talk about anything.
Yeah,
but so how is this done? I mean, as far as like, did it come easy? Was it a struggle? Was it something you guys, think about for a long time?
Well, this album, because we released the EP by, I don't know, what year is this? Probably, I believe, 2011, 2012, I believe. Released the Confession, he's called me Confession. We released that with the guy who recorded our this bass album, Robert Betron from Precision Studios. And, it was already that time. We did like a little tour here and there. We went on tour with Spine Shank. We went on tour with them. So, after that, we were like, okay, it's time to start writing for the next album. We actually became good friends with the guitarist of Spine Shank, and he flew down and, and helped us do some pre-pro on it. So we did about 4 or 5 songs with us. And from there, a few months later, we took it to the studio, and then that's where we kind of polished everything out. But we were all working full-time jobs at the time. So it's like we go into work at 8, get out at 5, take a shower, get something to eat, take off to Corpus, which is an hour away from where we live, by around 6:30, 7 o'clock, and then be there from 7 to 7 to midnight, and then drive the hour back to go to work, eat, that every day. And it was a real struggle making it, just based off of that we couldn't really focus 100% of our time on it. But even then, for what it is, it's basically, everything we had, we put into that album. We saw it as like we're already getting older, we have families and stuff like that. So let's try to make the best out we can make, and hopefully something will happen. And luckily, we got the first 2 singles over the Nature, the Ultimatum. Sent that to Mike from Spine Shank, and from there he sent it to Maria Guerrero from Adrenaline PR.
Yeah.
And then a few days later, you get a call saying, hey, forget about just the PR deal. Do you guys need management? And it's like, yeah, sure. So it's like, yeah, I got a management team it's me, Johnny Z, and Chuck Billy. And it's like,
right?
Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna say no to that.
Right. Yeah, Johnny Z and Chuck Billy. That, those are the two, right?
Yeah. So those are my boys right there,
right? So, well, that's cool, because a lot of people don't get that opportunity.
Yeah, that was literally fate right there. Right. We were at that point, like, it was like, where it was like the hobby that's already starting to, fade out. Right. We had the lives and all that stuff, but then just, one, phone call, one thing, just, that's all this.
And that's good, because that says something about you guys and your music that obviously somebody like. They like, because Johnny Z produced, anywhere from Disturbed to, he's in many. So, absolutely, and I bet you just like, I don't want to waste this, right?
Yeah. Yeah, especially, Johnny Z, the guy he's responsible for Metallica and Anthrax.
Right.
So it's like, you can't go wrong with that guy.
Yeah. So any big expectations on Mayhem that you guys like to check out? Slayer?
We actually got to see Slayer for a little bit yesterday, because just the way things are going, with the whole driving and all that stuff. And we take a lot of stops, and we have a crew of 11. So then there's a lot of restroom breaks on that one. So we actually got to see Slayer for about like 4 or 5 songs yesterday. It was amazing. Those guys, like, I've seen them before, but like for some reason the production on this tour is just out of this world.
Yeah, well, you could do that when you're headlining, right?
Yeah.
So, and obviously, I don't know if you guys in Diamond and Personal Faint too.
Oh yeah.
Is that something you guys are more theatrical or not?
Well, it was actually pretty cool, because like, I remember, like, 'cause I didn't really grow up jamming King Diamond. Like, when I first heard King Diamond was on that movie Clerks Part 2.
Yeah.
Where they're just in the parking lot jamming King Diamond. I was like, yeah, this sounds pretty legit. Our keyboardist, my brother, he's a big King Diamond fan. And, the other day we were, where was it? Mountain View. We were already, breaking down everything. And all of a sudden, they started playing that song from Clerks. I was just like, oh, here it is. But yeah, so I'm really looking forward to being able to check everyone out. It's just right now with our schedule and everything.
And it's still long tour. It runs till August too. Yeah, right.
So I'll probably wait till like the last few Texas days and then actually enjoy the whole show.
Cool. So, I don't want to take too much more of your time, but I want to thank you for hanging out with me.
No problem. No problem.
You got some good things out of you. And you guys already play or not?
Yeah, we already played.
You already played? I think I already asked you that. So, I missed it. So, no, I'm glad you guys are here doing good things. So, thank you very much.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.